All right.
Boom.
What's up, guys? I got a new haircut,
I like it.
so thank you.
It's
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I haven't had this short of hair since my last big cut. Like
just comb it back, man.
Just flip it back. Grease it up. Anyway, today we're gonna do something a little different, which is gonna be kind of interesting. We're gonna do the strip down challenge, which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically sitting in front of a camera for like 10 minutes and talking to you, unscripted, unedited, nothing, just kind of like talking what's on our mind.
Completely real.
But something has been on our mind, and that's why we wanted to do this sort of a video that we can talk about it. We've been talking a lot about like our friendship and how social media and making this whole thing like a business has, I'm not like hurt it, but
hindered.
kind of like made it a lot different.
It's changed a lot.
So we want to like tell you about that, because back in the beginning, let's even like the day that we were in Colby's bedroom saying like, yo, let's do something awesome. I mean, it was so much less about the business, less about the views or whatever like that, and much more about just having fun and like spreading our message that we always talk about, like doing something good for the world. Because like I feel like we were so into it, so happy, so like philosophical at the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, like we were like starting Vine and stuff. We were so excited to film, and like the thing about back then was there was no schedule whatsoever. So it was more like, hey, you want to go film? And we would see each other like once a week or something on the weekends, and we'd go film a Vine, and it would be awesome, and we'd love it. It would be so fun.
Yeah, I remember the first time it got like stressful,
Mm-hmm.
where it wasn't like we didn't like each other, but we didn't like social media, was when like our first manager made us post every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when we had to do like Vine every single day, no matter what?
Yeah, we had a manager, like, how many months in was that? Like 3 months in?
Yeah.
5 months in?
5 months
I don't
in
know.
maybe?
Something like that. And he like required us to post every single day. And from there on out, social media was there for like a job, like something we had to do rather than something that was fun. It was like, okay, so what's the Vine for today? Okay, so what's this for today? It wasn't like, there was no real creative
Yeah, because
process.
that summer, like after that, when we posted every single day, was the first time I was like, wait, social media isn't like fun sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I remember almost feeling like we weren't as good of friends anymore that summer, because we would text each other rather than saying you want to hang out, saying like, what do we have to do today?
Yeah, and that's like even more so like now too. It's
Yeah.
like we have to figure out what we have to do for social media rather than have the excitement of just hanging out and being friends. It's more like a business.
Back
That's
then it
social part.
wasn't that bad. What I think like really like hurt it was living together.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's a big thing.
LA, okay, we moved out to Los Angeles, and a lot of people say that that's like what changed us, or like what made this different, and I say screw that. LA was one of the best decisions of our lives for everything, and it's been awesome.
Yeah.
But the fact that we lived together made us, how we describe it is like closer than friends, more like brothers. And with a brother, or like with your siblings, you know that you don't get along with them, and it's not like you like run over to them every day and you say you want to hang out. It's more like you kind of live with each other.
Yeah, anybody with siblings who's watching this right now knows exactly what we're talking about. You're not gonna love them every single second of the day because you see them so much. That's kind of at the point where Sam and I are at, because we've been with each other. That sounds kind of weird. Been with each other for like 5 years, so like, and living with each other for over a year now, and to where we wake up and the first thing we see is one another. It's just, it's hard. It's not like how it used to be where we saw each other like every once in a while back
And
then.
it's not like we're just roommates. What takes it to that next point is like we started a business together.
Mm-hmm.
Like the reason why we are able to afford this house and like that we like can eat is completely dependent on one another.
Yeah, our parents aren't helping us whatsoever living out here. Like the reason we're here is because of what we do together and our business and like making money through our social medias.
So it's not like can we go hang out? No, it's like if he's doing something that day and we don't end up like making like content or something like that, then that like ruins like us. Like we can't do anything individually,
Mm-hmm.
which makes us 100% like dependent on each other, and that's not like
That's hard.
good.
Yeah.
Like
'Cause it's like, for example, if I'm out hanging out with some friends or whatever, then Sam literally has to wait or like rely on me to get back and do what I have to do in order for us to both succeed. Like it's like a duo thing to where we both have to put in the same amount of effort or else something fails, which can be really stressful.
And recently, like it hasn't really been that bad. Like that's why we haven't like come out and said anything really. I mean, we've been living with each other for like a year now, and it's like we've had our ups and downs. Obviously, like life is amazing. Like we have the best jobs in the world, but it's just like with each other. Like our lives aren't like that amazing. Like I love life, and like obviously Colby loves life too, and we love social media, but our friendship like doesn't really exist outside of social media. Like we like get together in the morning and we talk about our social media, we talk about what we want to do today, and then the second that like is done for the night, if that hits dinner, then we don't really talk anymore.
Yeah.
It's like we sit, like I sit on this couch, he'll sit on that couch, we literally won't talk for like upwards of like 4 hours, and that's just become like the normal thing.
Mm-hmm. Like silence, even when we like go out places and stuff. Like
Yeah,
it's
like,
just quiet.
when people invite us over, like we talk to other people, but we don't talk to each other as much. I remember our friend group like used to hate us because we would never talk.
This
to
was
anybody.
back then, yeah.
Back then, our friend group would be like, guys, Sam and Colby never stopped talking to each other.
Yeah, like I don't know, just like any best friends would. Like we always, I don't know, we had our side conversations, while now like it's more like I don't know, I don't want you to think that it's a terribly bad thing, but it's not like we don't like each other. It's more the fact that we've spent so much time together that like we need a break sometimes, and so we get up, we do our social media, it's like a business partnership, and then after that we do our own thing.
Yeah, it's like the only time that we don't have to see each other is when we're not doing social media. So the second that we're not doing social media, we don't really want to be with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically just to get that break, because like we've said before, like our life, our food, our like ability to be here and do social media depends on if we're together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like you said, it's not a bad thing. Like we're both happy. It's just like not the place. God dang, can't talk. Can you finish this?
Yeah. It's just like, I don't know, we're trying to be completely real with you guys right now, and like we come off on social media as like the bestest of friends, and again, like we really like each other as people. It's just, imagine like you hanging out with somebody every single day for like 5 years, and then you're living with them, and then you have like a partnership, and you're both 19 years old, and it's like you're living in LA on your own, and if you fail, then you have to go back home and go to college, and it's just like there's a lot of pressure, and so
Yeah.
we
And
meet for social media, and that's about it.
the whole pressure thing and the whole dependent thing is like the big part. Like living together wouldn't be horrible. People do that in college and they're all of that. But like anything that I do wrong affects him. Anything he does wrong affects me. So like we're just like always on edge of like, yo, like our lives depend on this.
Yeah.
But we're just basically telling you the same thing. Like I don't want you to think it's gonna ruin Sam and Colby. It's like we're just telling you how we feel. We've been feeling like this for months now, so it's not like we have stopped this last couple months.
Yeah, it's not like this is a recent thing and we need help. This has like been going on for a year, so probably didn't even notice.
Yeah, but if you did, that's why. We just want to be real with you. Like, just so much pressure really ruins a friendship. So I would not suggest starting a business or like living with your best friend if you want to keep that alive.
It's sad, but it's okay.
But whatever, we're gonna be back with another fun video next week. So just like as much as like this is like a wow, like a shock thing, like we will be different next week. It's all good. Like we're just trying to keep you up to date and be real with you guys because
not many people on social media are.
Exactly. Not many people are this real. So take it with a grain of salt. But we'll see you next time. Adios. Hope you enjoyed. That was good.